Hi dear Tauruses, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about the transits for the month of March. This year March is kind of busy because of the lunar eclipse in Libra, but thankfully the rest of the month is kind of peaceful. But because of the lunar eclipse, it's not going to be completely peaceful, it's going to be hectic. I'm being honest, dear Tauruses. And so let's begin. On March 3rd, we have the last square moon in Sagittarius. That means March is gonna have a slow start. So don't expect to start new things, expect a lot of news or stuff like that, a lot of action until like March 6th. Yeah, so the first week of March should be relatively like uneventful, so to speak. It's a great time to recharge your batteries, okay? Don't waste energy trying to start new things. It's also a great time to wrap things up that started with the previous new moon. And also, it's a great time to start getting ready for the upcoming new moon in Pisces. So, it's a great time to make appointments. It's a great time to fill out applications, to mail things so that they are delivered by the time of the new moon, or that so that the decisions are made by the time of the new moon. It's a great time for things like that. And next, on March 9th, we have Mercury entering Aries until May 15th. So as you can see, it's an unusually long time for Mercury to be in a sign. And normally Mercury sprints through a sign within just 3 weeks, but this time it's going to spend slightly more than 2 months in Aries. And that's going to be the first Mercury retrograde of the year. But don't worry, the Mercury retrograde itself is going to start on April 1st. But the reason why I'm mentioning Mercury retrograde this month is that Mercury is going to enter its shadow zone on March 18th. So if you need to make major decisions, if you need to sign a contract, so for example, if you need to move, or if you need to make agreements, if you need to buy electronics, do so before March 18th, like I would say like the first half of March, because when Mercury enters its shadow zone, it's not a great time. Like you might have to return that electronics thing like that you purchased because it might malfunction or something. So even if you have to buy it after March 18th, make sure you keep the receipt, or you have like an insurance for it, or warranty, whatever. Yeah. And next, March 10th, we have a new moon in Pisces on the 20th degree of Pisces. And this new moon is going to be loosely sandwiched between Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. Okay, the luminaries are going to be somewhere in the midpoint of those two big planets. And so this means you're going to have 4 planets in your house of friendships, 11th house, because Pisces is 11 signs away from you. And so when you have planets gathering in your 11th house, that means a lot of focus is on your friendships, on your networks, okay? And your hopes and wishes, yeah. So something new regarding your hopes and wishes, something new in your friendships, maybe in your friend's life, something new. Maybe something in your network, internet related stuff too, because 11th house rules the internet. And so yeah, you can start expecting news around those themes starting from March 6th, because we start feeling the effect of the new moon 4 days before, okay, and after. I mean, the new moon energy is active until like the full moon time, but still you can start feeling it. I mean, it's at its peak 4 days around the new moon. And so this new moon does not make a lot of aspects, and the only aspect it makes is a sextile aspect to Uranus in your sign. So it's a very supportive aspect. So you might be able to support your friend in an unexpected way. Yeah. What else? And also, before I forget to mention this, this new moon is the last new moon before the solar eclipse in Aries. And what that means is that sometimes the events associated with that solar eclipse can play out a month before it. Okay, so around this new moon. So do be vigilant, I guess. Yeah, so for some Tauruses, some changes might happen around this new moon. Some big news, some, uh, I don't know, promotion, I don't know, some internet related stuff. Someone might decide to start an online business. It would be a great time, by the way, the first half of March, to start a YouTube channel, or like, I don't know, social media channel, internet related stuff, because all of the planets are direct this month, and Mercury is in good shape in the first half of month, and you have so many planets in your house of internet, so it's a great time actually, dear Tauruses. I follow one pastry chef on Instagram. She's very popular. She got like 3 million viewers and stuff. Like, she even published a cookbook recently, and she's a Taurus, and she became viral, like popular. Her videos became viral, and she got so popular within a year. I got to like witness her rise to popularity. And so yeah, like dear Tauruses, if you have such a passion, do go ahead and do it, because like you have the thing, like, you know how to present things in an aesthetically pleasant way. So if you do have some artistic vision, some artistic idea, do go ahead and create that channel. Yeah. And so what else? On March 11th, we have Venus entering Pisces. See, like, so after the moon is gonna leave Pisces, but the Venus is gonna enter it. So you still have 4 planets in your 11th house. And then, what else? On March 19th, the Sun is gonna enter Aries. Spring equinox, yay! In the Northern Hemisphere. That means the spring has officially begun. Even though this year, winter in the United States, in the north, wasn't very cold. Yeah, thankfully. But still, I'm excited about the spring. Next, on March 22nd, Mars is going to enter Pisces until April 30th. So now, dear Tauruses, you have 5 planets in your house of friendships, networks, and internet, and hopes and wishes. So yes, friendships might be very prominent for you in March. Yeah, a lot of things going on in your friendships, in your online business or online related stuff. Okay. And finally, at the end of March, we have that lunar eclipse in Libra on the 5th degree of Libra. And so, dear Tauruses, this is for you, your 6th house. Yeah, because Libra is 6 signs away from you. And so the sun will be in your 12th house, and the moon will be in your 6th house. So those houses are the houses of isolation, the 12th house, and the 6th house is routine. And it's also the house of health for you, work, co-workers, and pets. Okay, dear Tauruses, take your pet to the vet, okay, and make sure your pet is healthy. Because last time I remember, like, when we lost my pet, like, yeah, I was having an eclipse in my 6th house. I mean, I didn't know that at the time. I was a teenager, but recently when I looked it up, yeah, it was because of the eclipses in my 6th house. So, dear Tauruses, when you know, like when you are informed, you are armed, you are prepared, right? So do make sure your pets are healthy. And yeah, I mean, for some Tauruses who don't have pets, this might be the time when you decide to get pets. For other Tauruses, this might be more about co-workers, changes at work. What else? For some, it might be like about health, because it's the house of health. This might be the time when you decide to start exercising, when you decide to change your diet, when you start taking your health more seriously. It's like you become more consciously aware of like health related things. It's not that Tauruses neglect their health, but still you become like extra conscious of health, so to speak. Yeah, and so usually lunar eclipse is like a full moon, so it's about clarity, illumination, achievement, culmination. Okay, and so those themes might be related to your 6th house. So culmination, clarity, achievement, culmination regarding work, regarding pets, regarding health. Okay, you might find out something about your health. The earlier you find out, the better. So make sure you go to doctors and get checked. And so yeah, dear Tauruses, this, even though there isn't a lot happening in March, but this lunar eclipse will make the energy still like intense, so to speak. I'm being honest. Tauruses, you guys like peace, quiet, but like eclipse times are usually hectic, so do get ready. You should be back. We should be back to normal. Like the dust should settle sometime in May. Okay, but until then, enjoy the eclipses. And so, thank you for watching, dear Tauruses. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Okay, and I hope you guys have a wonderful eclipsey March, and so do hang out with your friends, because this month is all about friendships for you. Bye.